Hi.
Hey, welcome to Girl Time with Court and Stace.
Hello, we missed you.
Yes, we've been gone for so long.
We've been gone for a while. One week I got sick. The following week Stacy got sick. Things happen, but we're back. And we're better. We're feeling better. We missed you. We were able to jump on last week to talk about our race.
Yes, and we had an amazing time at the Run Rawway race or something like that. But it was a great experience. It was a great 5K checkmate race.
Check.
Yes, because we're so used to doing marathons and half marathons.
Oh,
A
look at her.
5K seems so easy. Just kidding. But anyway, shout out to everyone in Rawway. We had an amazing time. Thank you for coming out.
Shout out to all of the Sister
running.
Girls Fitness
Yes,
who showed up.
yes.
We were about 15 deep.
Yes, we were.
All right, so today we're going to talk about facing obstacles and challenges. Now, I know that's pretty much a broad topic because that can relate to just about everything. You can face obstacles and challenges on your job, in your friendships, your girl friendships,
Personal goals.
right, your relationships with your mate, your spouse. There are obstacles dealing with your health. Everything, right? And it's all about how you handle and you deal with those obstacles that may come your way. So I'm just gonna start by sharing a little thing that just happened to me just 2 days ago.
What happened to you 2 days ago?
All right, so we've talked about this in the past. Stacy and I, we work out a lot, and we may not be, all
But we're
buff
mocha
and
fit, thick chicks,
muscular, but we do our
and
best.
toned.
And we do spinning and running, and I've said this before. But anyway, so I had some not so great news. I don't want to say bad news, but I had some not so great news in terms of my health. So I was faced with a challenge. I am faced with a challenge, and was told that I have some issues with my back, some herniated disc. I'm not gonna go on bulging disc, blah blah blah.
But you're okay. And you're
But the
still
thing about it is, okay, yes, I was a little disappointed on the results. Yes, did I feel a little anxiety? Yeah. Was I a little bit like down? Yeah. But the reality is that, okay, those feelings exist, but is it gonna stop me?
Absolutely
Hell
not.
no.
No. Because one thing you don't want to do when you face obstacles is think about what you can't do.
And feeling defeated.
Right. Drowning in your misery.
Right.
It means nothing. It means nothing. It only gets worse. So what you want to do is, in order to overcome those obstacles, is remain in a positive mindset. A lot of times you're going to be faced with life obstacles in any and every situation.
Right. And some people look at obstacles as, threats. Like I said, some people look at it as, oh my God, I'm defeated. I can't go this way. So now my goals cannot be reached. And some people look at them as opportunities for growth.
Right. But one thing I want to say is that some people, let those obstacles overcome them to a point where they fear achieving any other goal.
Right.
They get so down on themselves where it's just like everything.
Right, they
is
get
a mindset
depressed.
of
They get anxious,
angry, jealous.
Yeah.
Crabs in a barrel.
Right. And that's so true. And people say, oh my God, it's over for me because I can't achieve this because I have this challenge ahead of me. But first of all, you gotta pray. You gotta trust God and have faith and ask for His direction. If you're a spiritual person, and we're assuming that you are, and then you just need to be strategic on how you're gonna reach those goals. You may not get there in a straight line. You might have to have some turns along the way. You might even have to go, from A to Z just to come back to B. But you gotta do what you gotta do because you gotta focus on that goal. You gotta have tunnel vision and stay focused, and don't let any of these distractions deter you away from accomplishing your goal. So that's my health issue, but there's again so many other topics where obstacles and challenges can come your way. So like we mentioned earlier, on a job,
career goals. You may be applying for a job and you think you have all the qualifications, you have an amazing interview.
You have experience with this. You can share yours.
I have experience with this, but in every opportunity that I don't achieve or that I experience and it doesn't go out my way, of course, I'm an emotional being. I'm a human being, so I do deal with emotions. However, I have to take a step back and think about, well, what does God prepare me for? Is this the opportunity that He wants me to be in? Is this God's plan or is it my plan?
Right.
So I have to, a lot of times, I was always taught if things don't go your way, it's because you're strategically placed in positions to help you understand that this is the path that you're to go in. If you trust me, meaning God, if you trust God, you will accept the disappointments
and the delays,
right,
and the denials. Because sometimes God will block something and you feel like you've been defeated, but He did that for a reason.
So one thing that I've always told, especially with my motivational speaking, my inspirational books, my readings, my affirmations, is to thank Him. Thank God. Thank you. Thank you for putting me in places that you know that you will take care of me and that I will be happy.
Right.
So, when I'm faced with those obstacles, when things don't go my way, I do take the dialectical, behavioral, therapeutic approach and stop.
Here we go, this girl.
I'd stop.
Here comes
and that
the
means
licensed therapist.
STOP. Stop. Take a step back.
Right.
Observe the situation and proceed with a wise
But you
mind,
know what?
not an emotional
Sometimes,
mind. Sometimes
though, it is good, though. I want to add that is good and it's okay. It's perfectly normal to have your moment. You might want to cry. You might want to, be angry. You go through your feelings. Get those feelings out. Just get them out. And then you have to move on.
Right.
Don't settle in those feelings for too long. Allow yourself to feel that way and then move on.
And that's called accepting your emotions. Just knowing that you are a human being. Yeah, it's accepting your emotions. No, it is. It really is. It's understanding that, yes, you have feelings too. Now, what are you going to do with those feelings? You're going to drown in your misery, or you're going to accept those feelings, move forward, get it up and out, and push through.
Right.
That's basically
so if you have an issue on your job where, say, maybe you don't get along with your coworkers, or you feel like maybe someone is stopping your growth, blocking you, or maybe you can't really relate to someone there, or maybe you can't really relate to one of your bosses, what do? Do you quit? You need your money. You need your health benefits.
Or do you focus on all of the positive qualities that you bring to that position, or you bring to that situation, whether it's in a marriage, a relationship, a dating relationship?
And remember, seasons happen.
Right.
There are seasons where, it seems like all obstacles and challenges and bad things may come your way. But you know what? If you persevere, you'll go right through that season. And when you go through that season, you'll come out bigger, better, and stronger.
And it's called a life learning lesson. How are you going to learn if you don't...
Licensed therapist.
If you do not go through the life learning lessons, how do you grow?
Right,
you have to go through some things to know some things. And this is one of the things I always say. You have to go through it to know it, to be about it, and to get through it.
So being that you are a licensed therapist, and I love to always tease her about that. How do you personally, no, I know, you talk the good talk, and I'm sure, with your clients, you say the right things, and, you make things sound easier than what they are, but we know, you and I know, that you're going through challenges, you're going through
like everybody else,
obstacles just like everybody else, and we won't get too personal, just like everybody else. But how do you handle it, and how are you handling it?
How am I handling my obstacles? I pray about it. I do. And I look at things as a life learning lesson, like I said.
Do you have that moment where you just like, oh my God, I can't?
All the time. All the time. Who wants to be in the positive state of mind at all times? Yes, I want to dwell in my misery for a little bit, but I know I don't live in my misery.
Right.
Like I said, it's feeling my emotions, understanding, yes, I'm going to be upset, I'm going to be mad. So now, take a deep breath. Deep breath. Meditate and relate. Don't hate.
Now she's a
Meditate,
rapper.
relate, don't hate. Yeah, I got that little
She's a
skills
rapper.
up in me. But no, seriously, I kind of like, I have to, fall back because sometimes my mind can get a little crazy, again, because I'm human.
Right.
However, I know how to pull into my little toolbox.
Uh-oh. She's going to show us.
This
her
is the
tool.
toolbox.
Yes.
And I think everybody should have a toolbox. And you could get any type of toolbox. This just happens to be the on-set toolbox.
Oh, yeah.
Pull into your toolbox, honey, and know that when you are feeling down and miserable, and you're in that state of mind where you're like, okay, this is a bit too much, get into that toolbox. Dig out that coping skill that you have that helps you stay in a positive mindset. And that could be working out, that could be reading a book, that could be hanging out with your girlfriends, that could even be sitting down, collaborating and conversating with Girl Time Court and Stays. This is why we're here.
No conversing, boo-boo.
Oh, okay. That's the conversing,
But actually the other day I was in my spin class and, teaching my spin class and we were doing a slow climb.
Mm-hmm.
And I said something like, if you had a bad day, this is your opportunity to take it out on the bike. And
don't tell me somebody punched the bike.
Someone laughed. And then so after class I said, well, what was so funny? I'm just curious that, just because I'm crazy, because, when I'm on a bike, I get like a crazy woman, like, move it, go faster, And so she said, so the girl said, well, no, because that's exactly what I needed. She was like, I had a horrible day. And she was like, this workout just made me feel so much better. So when you said that, I felt so much better. I felt like, dang, did she know that? Was she really just talking to me? So yes, exercise is a great stress reliever.
It releases those happy hormones.
Right.
This is why I say go for a walk. You don't have to do anything strenuous. Go for a walk.
Yoga.
Get some air. Deep breathing helps too, because when you exercise, you have to breathe. But it's just releasing
meditation, all of that. And nowadays they have apps for that.
Yeah.
I at one point I downloaded this app called Calm. And because I had problems sleeping, I still do, but I haven't been using it in a while. But yeah, it's just, you can just turn it on and it'll just take you in a different space, a calming space, and it allows you, supposedly allows you to fall asleep. Now whether you stay asleep, that's different. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this up, and if you have any questions for us,
Feel
please
free.
contact us. We have an email address that is listed in our Instagram and Facebook profiles.
Make sure you follow us, like us on Facebook,
Yes,
follow us on
and
Instagram.
we are creating a YouTube channel.
Yes.
So we will be posted there as well. So it was great chatting with you.
And remember, overcoming obstacles is life learning lessons.
Yes.
You choose to feel a certain way. No one will ever allow you to feel a certain way if you don't allow them to.
No
and
one is
we
perfect.
want you to know that you will go through things in life. However, overcoming them is the biggest accomplishment of them all. So check us out next week, Girl Time with Court and Stace. We will be here for you with questions, topics of choice, talking about everything and anything that has to do with you,
women,
family, friends, whatever.
All
Girl
right.
Time with Court and Stace.
See
Check
you
us out.
soon.